What's up, everybody? I'm blessed and free, and when I say that shit, I mean that shit. One day you can be blessed, and the next you can literally be gone. It's a concrete jungle out here where sometimes even the strong can't survive. Now, I knew when I created this channel and started doing interviews that eventually I would have to make an episode like this, but I didn't think that it would be this early on. Back about a month ago, I did an interview with a young man by the name of Ernie. He was from Texas and had been to prison a couple times. His childhood was like mine. It wasn't easy, but he was determined like I was to be a better man. You don't meet too many people that wake up at 5 a.m. in the morning and go ahead and make videos for people smiling and telling them that they are worth it. But Ernie did. After we did the interview, I posted it to my YouTube. And we kind of had this disagreement because he was getting a lot of hate in the comments. And he felt like I should have said something, and I didn't. I didn't because one thing I've learned about this whole YouTube thing is you're not going to make everyone happy. A lot of people aren't going to like you. And I just chose to heart everything and stay positive. But after we spoke a couple times about everything, we straightened things out. Then boom, 3 weeks later, I'm hearing about him being murdered. For the respect of this family, I don't want to go into great detail about everything that went on, but I will say that this whole thing is just fucking heartbreaking. The Denton Police Department has confirmed Tuesday's homicide victim is 27-year-old Ernie Brogdon of Denton. Brogdon died around 1:44 a.m. Tuesday at the Medical City Denton, according to the Tarrant County Medical Examiner. The medical examiner reported his cause of death was a gunshot wound to the back and ruled it a homicide. Julian Samano of Fort Worth was arrested Tuesday afternoon at Holland Mall in Southwest Fort Worth in connection with the fatal shooting after a judge issued a felony warrant for his arrest. Samano, 18, is charged with the murder and is being held in the Denton City Jail on Wednesday in lieu of $250,000 bail. Denton police officers responded to a shooting around 1:15 a.m. Tuesday after multiple callers reported hearing shots fired. At least one person reported seeing a man lying on the ground in the parking lot of the Hampton Inn and Suites. Paramedics took Brogdon to the hospital after locating him with gunshot wounds. He was pronounced dead at the hospital. Chase Kruger and Alex Torres said they grew up with Brogdon in Denton. Both described Brogdon as a changed man following time spent in prison. Kruger described Brogdon as a very positive person. He chose a different path after high school, spent time in the penitentiary, but got out, and he was on YouTube where he talked about how his life was affected by how he was raised, Kruger said. This guy's up at 5 a.m. on Facebook Live telling the world to smile and be happy.
They said, boy, you ain't gonna make it. They said, you ain't gonna strive. You ain't gonna do good. Well, I tell you what, man, in 9 months of being out, I have struggled, I have fallen, I have failed, but I have always got back up. And I tell you what, shit, I might struggle today, I might struggle tomorrow, but I'm gonna get back up, baby.
He was the most positive guy. Torres said he spoke with Brogdon a few hours before he died. He said the two met when they were young children in Denton and grew up on the same street. I admired his positivity because I hated the world. I hated everything that happened to us as children. But he turned that into positivity, and that's something I was never able to do. Torres said, I pushed my problems down, but he faced them and prayed that God would forgive him even if nobody else would. Now, this information was provided by the paper out of Texas, and that's all I really want to share. But Ernie was loved by many people, so I reached out to a couple of them because I wanted them to say how Ernie affected their life, and this is what they had to say.
What's up? My name's Alex. I'm making this video in remembrance of Ernie Brogdon, my big brother. Known him since I was about 5 or 6. He's 5 years older than me. Wild dude growing up. Went to prison for a while. Long time, didn't see him. Well, we came home, he was in a halfway house, and we spoke, and since then it was just nothing but just positivity, the word of God, and you know, no matter what kind of problems he was dealing with or position he was in, he would still be uplifting and, you know, just very thankful for what he did have, you know, and it's gonna be crazy. You're not gonna have that vibe or that person to call no more. Probably because I don't mess with nobody no more. That was the only dude that I really would confine in, you know, for some like advice, or, you know, not even just guidance, but just, you know, somebody to pass time with, because, you know, we come from the same cloth, and we same street, same block and everything, and same struggles, and we got you know, a lot of problems and things, and he learned a good way to keep his mind and things, and it's just sad to see the way he had to go. And, you know, I just gotta, you know, do what I gotta do to make him proud, and I know he's in a better place. You know, he's in heaven with the angels, and he's looking down on me, and, you know, every now and then he'll ride in the car with me, because, you know, the passenger seat, you know, it'll start ringing and stuff, and so I know he rides with me and stuff, and make sure his arm gets to work safe and everything. But yeah, you know, rest in peace, big bro, and, you know, I'll see you on the other side and everything else.
So let me start by introducing myself. My name is Raymond. People call me Buddha. I met Ernie Brogdon at about 13, 14 years old. He had been through a lot in life, you know, man, and we didn't do the best things together. We grew up, we made a lot of mistakes. I watched Ernie go from an atheist and having these identity crises, problems from childhood, watched him struggle with that, struggle with addiction. I was right there with him through a lot of it, and then him and another good friend of mine, as you know, went to the federal penitentiary. I thought it was quite amazing, you know, since Ernie's been out, how much he's pursued that love of God and that love of other people and his willingness to help. And it's amazing how much he changed and how much prison helped him. And, you know, I love the dude like a brother, and it's a damn shame that such a good soul's been taken off this earth. And, you know, I'm still at a loss for words, and I'm still surprised, I'm still shocked, I'm still hurt, and it's still hard to even process that such a good soul was taken off this earth. You know, Ernie might have had a bad past and everything, but we all do. So with that being said, I'm glad that he was able to overcome that, and it's a shame what happened. And from a earthly standpoint, we look at it as a loss, and we look at it like from a very selfish standpoint of the flesh, where we should look at it like Ernie's up there in heaven, you know, he's living up there in paradise. Like he preached, like he told everyone, tried to inspire everyone, tried to bring in people to God. And me and a good friend of mine, Vlad, were the ones that really pushed Ernie to start going to church, pushed Ernie to forgive himself and become that better person. So, plant that seed, I'm glad to see it grow. And, you know, it's a damn shame he's gone, but I know he's looking down, and there couldn't be a better angel looking down, you know. I know he up there laughing, clowning, having a good old time, just making the best of it, and looking down, wishing we would just keep our heads up and, you know, keep a smile on our face and keep laughing and keep pushing, because Ernie don't want us sad. But with that being said, I really respect this man for reaching out to do a video on my brother. So, y'all have a good night.
Now, after hearing all that and thinking in my own head, like, I don't even think Ernie is sad. If anything, he's looking down on all of us, probably smiling. He had mad love for everyone and just wanted to go around doing nothing but spreading positivity. And that's exactly what Bird did. Everyone that knew you will always remember you. Now, before I end this episode, I just want everybody to keep the comments respectful. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button. Show Ernie and his family some support. Let Ernie know he was missed. And with that, it's DOC TV, and I'm out.